Nishikori, I mean, he's been very decent on tour for the past 4 or 5 years now. So I'm not surprised he was able to beat
smooth one.
easy one over James Mola, 6-2, 6-2, and he advances. And who knows what's next for Kai Nishikori now?
Yeah, his opponent is Donald Young. I remember Donald Young was able to beat Lucas Poy 6-4, 1-6, 6-3. So it tells you a whole lot about Donald Young. So wait and see. But the big one everyone is waiting for is obviously Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. With Andy Murray out on the other side of the draw, they kind of smooth for people like Stan Wawrinka.
Yeah, but remember, there's still Novak. Novak is still around as well. So
it's the same half of the draw.
Yeah, they're there. So they're going to knock each other out.
I don't know who did that.
A group of death. Usually we don't talk about that in tennis.
But right now you have it. So it's going to be one of them that obviously is going to be in the finals. Because somehow they'll just one. It could be Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, or maybe Novak Djokovic, or even maybe Kai Nishikori, because they are all on the same draw.
Incredible stuff.
Incredible stuff.
Awesome. But we like it. We're not complaining.
Though. No, I don't like it at all. Because sometimes you want to see those guys.
The best two in the final.
Precisely. It's sweeter that way.
Interesting.
Okay, we'll talk about the Queen's Batting now. It was launched on Monday, and of course, on the 1st to 5th of April, between that time, it's going to be in Lagos. And the sports minister, he says, they had a press conference yesterday. They want it to be a media event and all that. So yesterday, actually, they started the countdown to the Commonwealth Games in 2018, Gold Coast in Australia. So the way it's going to be in Nigeria is obviously going to be different from what we've seen here. But this is the main place. But when it comes to Lagos, so it's going to be a different one entirely. So arriving in Lagos, commencing from April 1st to April the 5th.
This is real, though. This is not April Fool, right?
Okay, this is real, of course, because the National Olympic Committee, and in partnership with the Ministry of Sports, they formally commenced that awareness in Abuja on Tuesday at a media briefing. And of course, it is usually the traditional curtain raiser for the Commonwealth Games expected to be received in Lagos by the President himself, Muhammadu Buhari. And after that, during the press conference they had in Abuja on Tuesday morning, the NOC President, talking about Habib Gumel, he says that this kind of event is more like a history-making, preceding the main Commonwealth Games. But then the thing is, they just have to start planning. We understand the festivities, the celebrations involved, in bringing it to Lagos and all that, carrying it around major streets in Nigeria. But then the thing is, preparations for the Commonwealth Games. Yeah, I mean, no surprises at all. Obviously, the baton will go through the 70 Commonwealth nations. Nigeria is one of that. So our turn is definitely from April the 1st to the 5th. We can't wait. Cecilia, I suspect it's going to be a nice little event for Nigeria when the baton arrives Lagos. We can't wait for that.
Yeah. Let's move on now, Cecilia. Where are we going next?
Yeah, talking about
landmark.
Exactly. Where they have to vote, I think is one of the oldest golf clubs in the world, in Scotland, and they've been able, the historic Scottish course, they've said, women can now be admitted into the course.
They used to have, the Moorfield Golf Club used to have a men-only policy. I mean, I found that really strange before. But a decision has been made now, and they have actually, reversed that particular decision. And the vote was very, how do I say it? Yeah, it was a landslide, really. I mean, it was 80.2% in favor of updating that particular membership policy. What this means now is women members will now be allowed at the Moorfield Golf Club. And Cecilia, you wonder why this was ever an issue. Obviously, it's a traditional thing that has been on for. Anyways, Cecilia,
that's the reason.
Yeah, let's just go and listen to the Henry Fairweather. He's the club captain of the Moorfield Golf Field. He's been reacting to this particular landmark decision.
In time. In recent years, the club has been actively engaged in a comprehensive review of its membership policy, and that review has led us to the independently scrutinized postal ballot that we have been carrying out over the last 4 weeks. And that was on a resolution to admit women as members of the club. Changes to the club's rules require a 2/3 majority to be passed, 67%. The outcome of the ballot, which has been staged over the last 4 weeks, is as follows. The total number of votes counted is 621, a turnout of 92.7%. The number of votes for the resolution is 498, or 80.2%. The number of votes against the resolution is 123, or 19.8%. So the rules of the club will be changed accordingly with immediate effect, and we look forward to welcoming women as members who will enjoy and benefit from the traditions and the friendship of this remarkable club.
Partito e torna.
Ecco la traguardo, 11-21 il tempo davanti, Ecco chiude.
Partito Jos Van Etten.
Conclude veramente bene a questo istante, 11-21.
Ron Dennis. Mancano
Dennis chiude in questo istante, 11-20.
Marche di Bobbino.
Benedetto della Sottoquera di Bovino che va a chiudere in...
È partito Nairo Quintana, appuntamento in zona arrivo.
Corsa per il forte colore di Bovino Sartina per la maglia azzurra di Nairo e Condor Quintana chiude
Nazionale della cronometro, signore e signori, Ron Dennis. Eccolo il momento della consegna, a questo punto tra le mani di questo atleta che arriva dalla Colombia per la Movistar Viva.